What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go infield fungos, outfield reads. All right, so we'll get to our spots, grab a drink if you need one, and just hustle out. We'll get a lot of fungos in, a lot of reads. All right, got it? All right, let's go. That a boy! Way to get dirty. Game on the line, winning run, second base. We've got to keep it in or make the throw. Ah. Yeah, we win. All right, bring it in. My name is Bryan Resnick. This is my first year coaching at Portola High School, and I'm excited to be here with the group of guys that we have. I think they're hungry, they're ready to go, and I think this is going to be a good season for them. As you can see, the guys behind me are doing all sorts of different activities. We got spike ball going, they're running routes and throwing the football. We got some guys doing hacky sacks and paddle ball, and all this is basically doing is allowing them to warm up, get loose in a more fun way, because sometimes with baseball, you get in the monotony of just every day the same thing. So this breaks it up a little bit, gets them excited to come out, and before we start, they're already warm, but doing it in a fun way.
I think it really just lets us have a bit of fun right before, and also, I mean, it still serves a purpose to warm us up and kind of get our hearts running, our hearts beating. So yeah, I really enjoy that.
With these dynamic warm-ups, it kind of takes your mind off things, and not only is it fun, but it also helps us to get better.
So this is a little backspin trainer. Basically how you use it is you grip it like you would a baseball with your fingers over the top, and it just gives you feedback. If you get the proper backspin on the ball will rise, and if you cut it, then it's just gonna fall straight to the ground. So it's a good feedback tool for these guys to work on that backspin. Tristan Wynn, he's a sophomore. He pitches and plays third base. I think he's really impressed me on the mound. You know, in the fall when I came in, I didn't know a lot of these kids, and his presence on the mound has been something that has stood out to me. He's got the ability to control his pitches, and in this game, it's all about adjustments. I could really trust him, and I think as a sophomore, he's just going to be getting better and better.
On the mound, I can locate really well, and my off speed is very similar to my fastball, so it makes everything else different for everyone to the batter to see. And at third base, I hit better and I can feel the ball.
Josh Liu, he's a senior. He's been on varsity his entire time at Portola. He's a two-way player, so left-handed pitcher and an outfielder. And as far as stuff goes, I think he's probably got the best stuff on our staff, and at the plate, I think he's one of our better hitters too.
From the batting aspect, I just really work on getting hard contact and having good mechanics, so I can help our team score some runs. On the pitching aspect, I really focus on my off speed and my velocity, and so I'm trying to build up my velocity so that I can help my team.
Rocky Palacio, he's a sophomore as well. He's also a quarterback on the football team. He's going to see a lot of time catching. He can block, he can command the game, and he's a leader out there even though he's just a sophomore. And I mean, he could even go on the mound if we need him to, and he's shown so far to be a really solid hitter that can do a lot of things at the plate.
I think that I have a lot of good qualities. I think that my framing's well, my blocking, I think I've definitely improved in a lot of areas, like throwing down and also my leadership.
Darren Sylvester, he's a senior, he's an outfielder, and he could play second base. He hasn't played the last couple years. He came out in the fall, and right away I noticed his work ethic is second to none. He comes out early, stays late after practice. He's always finding something to do when we need to pick up the field or take some extra hacks. He's always there to do it. He's just a hard-nosed player.
I'm like a real hard-nosed player. You'll try to go for the extra base. I'm a real scrappy guy. I try to get on base any way I can.
Brandon Kuramoto, he's a middle infielder. He's got good actions in the infield. Going to be in the top of our order. He could handle the bat, he could swing the bat, and make things happen. He's a senior. He's on the quieter side, but when he plays, you could tell that he plays with passion, and he could lead just by example with how he, handles the bat, how he goes about his business.
I'm going to scrap base hits, bunt people over, advance people, take some bases. I'll just do whatever I can for my team to get some runs in and get some W's.
So just come out ready to go, putting the pressure on them. If we can play fast, we can play free. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Just come out, put the pressure on, put your foot on the pedal, and we're good. All right? Ready to go? All right, Lucas, break us out.
Let's go. Hey, Dogs, 1, 2, 3! Dogs!